M9 Aviation. Hello, Brad. Concorde still in development. Is there not even an autopilot on the Concorde? Oh, that's a deal breaker for me. Streaming and flying requires autopilot. Time Trader, how you doing? I'm not trading today per se, but I'm certainly watching. I'm watching. I installed a. Well, I'll show you on the camera. Watch this. You'll appreciate this. See if I can turn on my other camera here. Oh, hold on. All right, there we go. Let me resize this camera. All right, you'll appreciate this. Or anyway, here's the. How come it's not focusing? There it goes. All right, so there's the MCP panel, which is working. Oops. The MCP panel is working to change, the altitude. For example, I can reset the MCP here using this panel, right? But the lights aren't working for whatever reason. So anyway, I can reset that down. 9,000. Of course, we got the stuff over there. So we got, of course, the sim monitor, right? And then, of course, we got our OBS streaming situation where we're talking to you guys, and that's our streaming software. We have the Stream Deck. We got the camera. That's a Sony A65 camera. But look at this. This is very important for traders. Up above, Thinkorswim, baby. So it's up above that monitor. We got the Thinkorswim going on. And up earlier, I was up quite a bit, and then the market pulled back a little bit. So unfortunately we're not delta neutral right now. So our portfolio does swing. I put that sub in your face.
John needs more G1000.
I put that sub in your face. M9 Aviation with the subscribe.
We gotta subscribe.
Yes, we need more G1000. I honestly do need a MFD. I think I'm gonna inquire about purchasing one because I think it would be nice to have that MFD. And in my stocks to go up a lot more though, so for me to justify that one. Yeah, it's a fun setup, Time Trader. How is your trading going today? Do you use Tastyworks, by the way? Is that what you use for your trading, or what? Thank you, Laurel Labrador. Thank you for 6 months, M9 Aviation. Appreciate the subscribe. Your position's expired for the month. Oh, you did the. So you did the weekly or something. Because I was looking at that Tastyworks, and that the commission schedule is so appealing. Seriously, it is so appealing. Was up 10.59% for the month. Ooh, that's a juicy, nice up. If you could do that every month, oh man. I tell you what, M9 Aviation, that little trick that we did with the volume knob on the G1000, that has been such a nice thing to have for IAS, rotating that IAS or vertical speed, either one. It's so nice. And also, did Carenado get back to you about the Skyhawk at all? Wismar never did option trading till now. Doesn't seem so easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. While I haven't been, Gitnick says, while I haven't been keeping up my snack air responsibilities, I haven't been completely idle in regard to flight sim hobby. I essentially sold all my current gear, made a homemade flight stand, bought a HOTAS, Oculus Rift. Wow. Bruner on order. Yep. Are you still on the Snack Air roster? There are some people in this chat room that got kicked off the roster last month, and I had to shed a tear or two. Perhaps I should just do that by default. I think well, I guess yeah. I mean, I don't know if anyone's actually using that for volume. I don't know. They got back, but the answer was not satisfactory, so have pressed the issue. Okay. Does Carenado have a booth at the expo? Sometimes those in-person conversations are a little more effective. But okay, top of descent in 63 miles. You think Stranda is there, and they are a better contact for the X-Plane models than Carenado? Okay. I'm in Salt Lake City, Time Trader. Yeah, where are you? We welcome you back, Gitnick. There is a wait list now. We only let X amount of pilots in on the 15th of every month. Yeah, one flight every 45 days. Not too terribly restrictive. You've been missing the streams with your sleep schedule change. They all start too late. Ah, okay, gotcha. Carenado can only relay the question to them. Okay, yeah. Well, the question we're talking about is the G1000 avionics, so that would definitely be a Thranda question. Oh, that's right. You're next to Bill. That's right, because you're friends with Bill. Does Bill do any trading? I'm up $86 on the day. 93 now. 84. 87. I was thinking about doing a selling a vertical call spread on gold. And the reason I was trying to sell a vertical call spread on gold was I need some negative delta. But then someone pointed out to me over on the Simpler Trader Discord that the gold has a potential cup and handle pattern on the chart. So it may not be a wise thing to do a selling of a vertical call spread. When you're selling a vertical call spread, that means you're bearish. So, but I definitely need some negative delta because my delta is way too positive. My portfolio is way too reliant on the market going up than I want it to be. But so I'm looking for something that is between now and definitely between now and June 21st is something that is got a really nice uh, bear indication. You're bearish on SPY? Yeah, I think that SPY is gonna do some back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I thought that the Chinese news with them halting soybean purchases would kind of send the market into a bit of a downturn, but it doesn't seem to have affected it. I'm interested. Oh, I already did something with Costco. Do I have Thinkorswim open? No. I'll show you in a little while what I did, but I can tell you verbally. On Costco, I got scared, so I went on the opposite side. Um, Basically, I got scared because of the earnings play. So I went. I originally bought or sold a vertical put. That's like a uh, yeah, it was a two. It was a five spread, 245, 250 put. But then I got nervous with the earnings coming today after the market. Yeah, the earnings today after the market, and so I went ahead and did the exact opposite and sold a call spread. And what that does is that's going to basically it'll even out any loss, and the only thing I'm really going to lose is commission, assuming that I can sell one side and let the other side kind of move into a profitable position before the end of the month of June. I don't know, the third week of June anyway. So I got scared, loyal Labrador, and I just went on the other side of it. More for an educational ride than making money. So it seemed, yeah, we'll see how that does. And I also did the same thing with Union Pacific. Um, on the spies now, though, normally I would have stuff out of the money on both sides. Well, I'm very out of the money on the bull side. I'm thinking that it's been like what 3-4 weeks of maybe 4-5 weeks. The whole month of May just down, right? I'm hoping for a June to go up, and then I'm expecting another downturn in July, but we'll see. All right, we're making the turn. Top of descent in 17 miles. I'm going to bring up see if this follows the chart. Yeah, I think we're good there. All right, I'll be right back again. Stand by. All right. Looks like we're descending the plane. Isn't that beautiful out there? That is amazing. Yeah, that's gorgeous. As you can see here, we're descending through 280 over Sawyer. And we're supposed to be at Malton at 190. I wonder if we're going to make that. We're a little bit high, actually, on the profile. They are at or aboves. So, well, that's part of the flight test. I'm going to be watching this. We're descending at, well, it even says they're on vertical speed, 1,800 feet per minute. That's pretty close. Do you prefer to fly private planes or airlines? I like to have the variety. I like to switch. I like to switch between, back and forth. Um, but you see me flying a lot of GA on my channel, especially with FS economy. Okay, there's 220. All right. Hmm. All right, getting to a point where we need to set in our altimeter. I'm also going to set auto brake a little bit higher than normal. ILS frequency is set. We're landing 17 left. Need to be at Teschner at 13, yep. She's looking pretty solid. I'm not going to Expo, Drew. Black Sheep, how you doing? I was gonna go to Expo, but well, let me rephrase. Some things have to change before I would go to Expo, but so I'm most likely not gonna be there. Okay, some drag. All right, altimeter set. Yeah, golfing. I won't be golf. I won't be golf. I won't. You won't ever find me golfing in Orlando in the month of June, or really in the summer, unless I was invited to some awesome exclusive course or something. Florida golf in the summer is not appealing. You're dodging thunderstorms and tornado warnings. Yeah, I was watching the corn futures, and the flooding in the Midwest is affecting the corn production. So we might see a bump in the price of corn based on flooding. It's been a crazy month here. All right, 16,000 right there. Looking good on the profile. Perfect. Let's get rid of that chart. And let's overlay the ILS 17 left chart now. So we need to be at 7,000 at Irene. 9,000 at Gwen's. Okay, so we'll bug up 7,000. What happened there? That's weird. My FMC view got bonkered. How come it won't let me go down? That's That's weird. Speed brake up. Arm speed brake. Arm speed brake. Speed brake arm. Spoilers armed. Spoilers armed. Spoilers arm. That ain't working. Lots of Brazilians live in Orlando, do they? Why is that, do you think? It's gorgeous. This plane, the VNAV is just spot on. I mean, we're supposed to be, yeah, about right, exactly here, and it took it down perfectly. As long as you hit your top of descent, you're golden in this plane right now, as far as I can tell. It's also following the VNAV speeds, which is excellent. All right, we're going to make a right turn up here and go on down the slope to 17 left. Flaps 1, just to keep bringing that nose down. I will definitely wave to Fish Go Blue. There is a waypoint called Golfin, by the way, on this one. On the ILS 17 left, there's a Golfin. So that must be near a golf course. But that's at the beginning of it. That's about whatever is about 18 miles out, 18 miles north of the airport. There must be a golf course. You had to put 572 Foxtrot Bravo in Blue Canyon en route to Tahoe. I tried to punch through the storm, but icing was getting you. Well, I'm glad you got her down safe. All right, there's the turn to come down. 9,000 at Golfin. All the way to Halter. All the way, oh, sorry, Ardo, all the way to Halter at 9,000. Saw white. There's the airport way out there yonder. And we're coming over the Girth waypoint. Supposedly there's a golf course waypoint right here. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Check that out. No, that was tricky. That was not it. Where is it? That looked like a golf course on the shores of that lake, but I do not see any. I do not see any golf course down there, and no, there should be one there though. Okay, this is the Golfin waypoint right here. Why is it a Golfin waypoint? I don't get it. focus. Flaps 2. You're a bachelor this weekend, nothing but golf, croquet, and flying. Very nice. Where's your wife off to? She partying with the ladies? All right, 210 knots coming through 10,000. Lights good. Everything looks good up there. Auto brake set. Gear will go down at about 12 miles out. I will click on localizer to see if we can intercept the localizer. We're right on profile. This is perfect. And according to this chart, we're supposed to be, again, Irene at 7,000. You can see we're right here at coming up to Halter, 9,000. Irene at 7,000. All right, so I'm going to go into vertical speed, and we'll maintain 900. And actually, yeah, I think I'll go into approach mode. Turn on all my autopilots to get some nice automation. And we'll go gear down. We'll slow our speed up to, well, to 165 for now. Flaps 30, we'll do a 122 on the final approach speed. Flaps 15. Hello, fish go blue. Flaps 20. Flaps 25. Speed coming down 150. Flaps 30. Predict 120. That's a good. You should always predict above 200 in this plane. Maybe above 300 actually. Okay, 140. All right, full flaps, 3 green, clear to land. Passengers signs on. Ding the flight attendants. That's a perfect prediction right there, 267. I'm going to try to hit that one on the number. 280 is even better. All right, final approach speed, 122. Denver Aviation, how you doing? feel like it's a little bit fast. Okay, auto throttle off. My airplane.
Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
350. But near the numbers. Near the numbers. I actually think that was a pretty good landing. But we'll find out on the replay. Predict Federer will win the French Open? Could be. Spoilers down.
Spoilers down.
Flaps 0.
Flaps going up all the way.
Low and drug in. Yeah, I was low. Anyone know where to install the LibRain plugin? I thought you put the LibRain plugin into the global plugins directory, but no, it goes into the plugin directory of specific aircraft that are compatible. So all right, auto brake off. Exiting 17. It's a good looking airplane. Installing into the global plugin folder can interfere. Always install the plugin to the specific aircraft. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what all my information comes from. Svero. He's the one who told me, don't put it in the global area. Can Active Sky pair up with Ultra Weather? I don't know. Is Ultra Weather an engine as well as textures, or it can? Okay. Man, we're really far from the terminal. Next time I'm going to land 17 right. gorgeous aircraft. Uh, what is the plane that's going to be used for the landing competition sponsored? The X plane, the Laminar Research sponsored landing competition at Expo. What plane are they doing? Probably a default, yeah. Which one though? Like a Skyhawk or? You think it'll be in the 737? Oh. Huh. Okay, we can see the airport finally. I wonder if the taxi was longer than the flight. Maybe it is. What space in your SSD do you use storage all the I put all of my X-Plane, the simulator itself, on the SSD, and I put all of the aircraft on a non-SSD, and I put all of the scenery on non-SSD. Only only the simulator is on the SSD itself. But the aircraft and the scenery are all loaded in from a different drive. They did a demo of the landing competition. It was the default 7.3. Okay. Not even a Zebo, huh? I could put my aircraft on the SSD, but I wouldn't have much SSD room left over. But then again, having the aircraft on the non-spinning disk probably doesn't make a huge difference with regard to speed of loading into the plane because the ortho is already going from SSD to spinning disk. Yeah, I pretty much have run out of room, and so I have my European ortho photo on external drives, and I load the ortho photo from external drives, which is kind of a pain because it's really slow, but better than not at all. What is that noise? I have no idea what that noise is. Do you guys know what that is? It's a regional jet gate. Perfect. That's where I'm parking today. For some reason, though, I haven't taken out. I don't own the new ERJs at present. I don't. Close that program. All right, I'll show a replay in just a second. I need to shave. I'm looking a little bit hairy. It's really fascinating what's going on. So on the inside the simulator, you can see it here. I muted it for a little while. You can hear that sound that keeps happening. Bang, bang. Well, if I come in here and go like that, it's not the plane. But if I come up here to sound, see? Sound. And if I hit done, it goes back to that. If I take the sounds out, oh, it's still there. What is that? Do we even know? And then if I go to the volume mixer, watch this. I'll take the X-Plane system volume down. Boom. No, you'd think it was a Windows sound, but look, if I take the X system volume down and then I bring it back up, it's there. Isn't that the most bizarre thing? It's okay. We'll do a replay. Yeah. Totally weird, huh? All right, this is a pretty hard landing, but we'll watch the replay anyway. Gear should be coming down pretty soon. Yeah, it's really bizarre that that's happening. I closed all my windows. Just to see if it was some other application, but it's just X-Plane. It's really bizarre. Yeah, I think I could have. I tried to get close to the numbers on the runway, you know, which is what my 737 captain instructor tells me, Chuck. He says, yeah, you want to get it down in the first, 1,500 feet. And as long as the oxygen masks don't pop out, doesn't matter how hard the landing was, right? Both the 7.5 and the 7.6 have looked so good recently. I don't know if anything has changed or if I'm just looking at them differently. Yeah, they're solid aircraft. And I like the fact that they're getting updates on a somewhat regular basis. So. Real Cal, it does look good, doesn't it? Getting good frame rates too here, 36, 37. A little bit of an ortho issue right there, but Day Trader Gamer, how you doing, sir? How's Nvidia looking? I've actually got a I actually have an option on them. Yeah, I've got a vertical put spread on Nvidia right now. Thanks for joining. You're streaming right now, aren't you? Yeah, I think you're streaming right now. We're just landing Denver. Watching toss and landing big 757s. This is an instant replay, though. Do you have any? I have AMD in a paper account. They made some amazing announcements. What are they doing today? Oh, you're watching me on the day trading stream. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I've enjoyed your stream. I like watching the plays. The looking at the charts, playing one or two or three securities. It's kind of fun to watch. It's at 28:20. Okay, so it's still up on its announcements then. Put your link out there for them to come over. Very nice, very nice. Are you going to be streaming the rest of the market day? And your name was it Dan? Is that right? I think it's Dan. I could be wrong there. Let's see if this is as hard as it felt when we landed here. Got our wheels out. Yeah, see, I could have floated. Yeah, I could have floated a little bit longer. My flare was, I could have just let the plane come down and just eased on, but I kind of forced the issue. But you got to admit, for a 7.5, it wasn't too far past the numbers. I'll play some sound, even though we still might have that. We still might have that annoying window sound going on. Volume mixer. There we go. And then I'll turn up the engine noise here. 757 sound. Okay, headphone users beware. Here we go. It's pretty much center line too.